Hello friends, welcome to another episode of Lift Up. I am your host, Titus Ife. Have you ever felt like something was missing in your life? We often search for that missing element to make us feel whole and complete. But what if true completeness comes not from external achievements, but from aligning ourselves with God's divine purpose? The Bible tells us that God has a unique and extraordinary plan for each of us. In the next few sections, we'll embark on a journey to understand what it truly means to be perfect and complete in God's eyes. So, are you ready to discover the incredible plan God has in store for you? Let's dive in. The Bible often talks about perfection, but it's not the kind of perfection the world throws at us. Flawless appearances or unmatched achievements. Instead, James chapter 1, verse 4 offers a refreshing perspective. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. The word mature here comes from the Greek word teleos, which means reaching your intended purpose or goal. Similarly, God created each of us with unique gifts and talents, and true perfection lies in using them to fulfill His plan. The verse also mentions being complete, which translates from the Greek word holokleros, meaning whole or entire. In essence, James chapter 1 verse 4 tells us that true perfection isn't about being flawless, but about becoming who God created us to be, embracing our purpose and finding our completeness in Him. Now let's delve into another powerful verse that sheds light on this concept of wholeness and completion. Colossians chapter 4 verse 12 speaks of a man named Epaphras who is always wrestling in prayer for you, that you may stand firm in all the will of God, mature and fully assured. The phrase fully assured comes from the Greek word plerou, meaning to be filled, made full, or brought to completion. Imagine a glass filled to the brim with refreshing water. That's the image we see here. God desires for us to be filled to overflowing with His love, grace, and knowledge of His will. When we are filled with this knowledge, we experience a deep sense of peace and assurance. We find true freedom and fulfillment in surrendering our lives to Him and allowing Him to lead us every step of the way. Section 4. Living a full life knowledge and God's will. You might be wondering, how does knowing God's will lead to a fulfilling life? Think about it this way. Imagine trying to assemble a complex puzzle without looking at the picture on the box. It would be frustrating, wouldn't it? You might manage to connect a few pieces, but the bigger picture would remain unclear. In the same way, when we try to navigate life without seeking God's guidance, we may experience moments of joy and success, but true fulfillment eludes us. However, when we surrender to God's will, it's like having that puzzle box picture suddenly come into focus. We begin to see the bigger picture of our lives and understand the purpose behind our experiences. Living in accordance with God's will doesn't mean life will be easy or free from challenges, but it does mean facing those challenges with a deep sense of purpose and knowing that God is walking alongside us every step of the way. Section 5. Your journey to wholeness. The journey towards wholeness and completion in God's eyes is an ongoing process, a beautiful adventure of faith and discovery. So how can you apply these principles to your own life? First and foremost, Dive into the Bible. Make it a daily habit to read and meditate on His Word. The more you immerse yourself in Scripture, the more clearly you'll hear His voice and understand His will for your life. Secondly, make prayer an integral part of your day. Talk to God. Share your heart with Him and ask for wisdom and understanding. Finally, trust in His timing and His plan. God's ways are higher than our ways, and He often works in ways we least expect. As you seek Him wholeheartedly, you'll discover the incredible plan He has for you and experience the joy of living a life that is truly complete and overflowing with His blessings. If this message blessed you, hit that like button, share it with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe for more powerful truths that will change your life. Stay blessed and see you next time.